What is up, everybody? I hope all is doing well, having a good night, had a good day, all that good stuff. Um, and hopefully, let me, I need to make sure that I'm not muted or something on this mic of mine. So let me walk over here and grab something just real quick. And then I will be back at the mic there. Let me see how much charger I got. All right, I've got enough charge to do what I got to do here. I know a lot of people are going to be wondering about the chat, and I did that just for uh, well, a couple reasons, but the main reason that way there's no hate coming in. When I do these unexpected streams, I do that because in the mods they don't know, so because I don't usually I'll message somebody and say, hey, I'm getting ready to go live or whatever. But when I do something like this that's unexpected, even unexpected of myself, I do that just to kind of protect from getting a bunch of, you know, awful messages and stuff like that. I've got some things that I want to talk about tonight, and it's nothing. It's not bad. It's not directed towards one person to the other. It's it's about the lounge. It's about who we are and what it's always been about here at the lounge. Um, so it's more in a general perspective than me pointing my finger at someone saying, "Oh, you've been a bad boy." All right, it's that's not what it is at all. But this needed to happen. This conversation tonight needed to happen. It needed to happen. Okay, all right. I'm not muted. I had to make sure. Let me fix this. Um, Tonight, I didn't know I was going to go live to talk about anything like this at all. I had no idea that I would be going live to talk about anything of the sort. Uh, but there has been uh just a lot of bullshit going on lately in general, with people fighting and the anger and the hate and the finger pointing and the he did this, she said that, she said this, they did this. And it's like it just keeps going and going and going. And the last thing that I want to happen is the lounge to be involved or put in the middle of any mishmash. Okay, any ruckus fighting. It does nothing good for us. It does nothing good for us or this channel or for what we're trying to do or for who we're trying to be. It does nothing good for our integrity, our reputation. It doesn't help it at all. And I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk to you guys tonight from the heart. I think that's the only way that I believe that's the only way that you can solve problems or you can make things clear or whatever you want to call it. Right? Let's see. All right. So And I don't know how many have come in and listen tonight. You know, hopefully, hopefully I can keep some people here without anyone thinking that I'm mad at this person or that person. Because if anybody knows me the way that I think you should, you're going to know that I don't get mad at people like that, and I don't choose people to dislike or, you know, anything like that. But I've been seeing some things going on, and I've been trying to figure out, well, how do I deal with how do I deal with this? How do I handle this? What do I do? What do I say? Because in reality, it has nothing to do with me at all. Nothing to do with me at all. But this place that everybody loves to come to and hang out and have fun, guess what? It's affecting all of us. This fighting is affecting all of us here at the lounge, because it's affecting the lounge. Because people that don't know hardly anything about the lounge, they get bad first time impressions. Someone that doesn't know this lounger or that lounger, they get bad first time impressions, and you didn't even do anything to deserve it. You didn't do anything to deserve it, and you get judged because of it, because of the fighting and confusion. It makes the channel look bad. What kind of people are we here? We are people that want to help others. Am I right? We are here to try to help others. That is what we're here for. And to have fun. But the fun comes after the serious stuff, right? Fun comes after you help somebody that's having a horrible day or a horrible week or their life is all twisted. The fun comes after that. But how can we help anybody if we can't even help ourselves because there's so much fighting going on? How do we help somebody else if we can't draw a line and say this is where it stops? And trust me, I'm not claiming to be perfect, because I'm not. I've made my mistakes. I've said things that I could have said differently before in the lounge. I've done things in the lounge that I could have done differently. And I'm the first to admit that. But that's how I improve, because I recognize it. But I get people messaging me, this person don't want to come over. That person don't want to come over. This person's afraid to come over. That person leaves. We're losing people as we're bringing in people because of the drama, because of the fighting, because of the hate and the anger. And then when it calms down, you get people that want to make it drag on. So they'll go and they'll, you know, they'll say, hey, this happened over there. And then it starts all over again. Why not, when we hear a rumor, why don't we just say, who cares? Drop it. We don't want to hear about it. Right? I respect every lounger here, every single one of you. And I'm not saying anybody did anything particular. So I don't want anybody to think that. I'm speaking in general terms here. I hope you know that. We have a lot of really, really outstanding, smart, loving, and caring people here at the lounge. And everybody tries to help everybody, because that's what it's supposed to be about. It's about supporting each other and being there for each other and having a place where you can go and at the end of the day and kick back. But right now there's you know, nobody's sure what to do or where to go because of all the drama. Well, we can't go over there to the lounge because this is going on and that's going on. We don't want that. We don't want someone to think that, especially if they've never been to the lounge in their life, and then all of a sudden they hear, well, that's not a good place to go. When that's, when it's obviously not true. But you see what I'm saying? Because of all the fighting, that's what it makes it look like. And I have a feeling that at least 70, 80% of you are probably agreeing with me that we all need to get along. We need to throw our differences to the side and do the right thing. Do the right thing. I am going to speak on one person for a minute. Nothing bad, but I'm going to speak on a person here for a minute. Uh, the manager of this channel does a great job. Does outstanding work for the graphics and all that, and would go out of her way to try to help people, and has went out of her way to help me. So has Amber, so has Mama, there's been a lot of them that's done that. But the point is, the kind heart, our kind hearts, should not be taken advantage of. People should not take drama to others just so that it causes problems. I'm not saying that's happening, but the point is we're supposed to be about helping each other. That's why I brought you up, Blue Wings, was because, and Amber and Mama and a lot of you, but to try to set an example of what we have always done was help each other. So let me get back to what I was going to say. So for a while we was doing real good, and this ain't something going on now. I'm just making an example here. And all of a sudden there was this argument, and I'm not going to say the person's name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. The very first person that got drug in the middle was the one that cared the most. And it caused a lot of arguing. I mean, now it's done and over and everything's fine. But the point is, when that happens, it causes hell that shouldn't happen at all. And then it came back on the lounge in general. It came back on the lounge. It came back on all of us. So then I worked my ass off to try to, clear that up and, bring back the good vibes and the positive, positive signs and all that. Is this, hold on. Let me make sure this didn't die on us. Hold on one second, guys. Someone said the video. Hopefully it didn't, but I'm trying to make sure. Hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, we're good. But the point is, guys, Whoops. Um, we have to get along when we're in the lounge if we want to make this a place good for everybody. And there's going to be times when people are going to see others that you don't agree with, or you might even have a problem with. But we have to learn to put that stuff to the side when we're in here trying to have a good time or trying to help somebody. Because if we don't, then it makes us look bad. It makes all of us look bad. All of us. And we shouldn't judge people. We should not judge somebody because of problems that might be going on, especially if they don't have anything about it or have anything to do with it. We shouldn't judge them for it if that person doesn't know about something or whatever and they're talking to someone that you don't get along with. That should be overlooked and just let go and say, you know what, that it's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, what happened? I don't understand what happened here. Hold on, you guys. Okay. So I guess, oh my gosh, we were having problems with the connection, but I will be back. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's going to get solved. Give me a second. I'm looking at something. Let's see. Hey, did the internet go out? All right. I'm going to fix something. Hold on, you guys. What the hell? Okay, I don't know if I'm still live or not. We're having some trouble here. Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, we're having trouble, but I will be back. This is definitely not stopping me, so I'll be back here in a minute. All right, you guys, we are back. There was a uh, YouTube thing. It's nothing to do with the channel or anyone else's connection. It was a YouTube thing that was going on, but the problem got fixed. So I would like to finish up. Um, I would just like to finish up what I was talking about. I felt like, it's kind of I thought, well, I'm not going to go live again. I'll just let it be where it's at. Everybody knew what I was talking about, and we'll leave it there. But I didn't want to leave, you know, things out there with, leaving it to where people might, you know, took things the wrong way or something like that, because that's, I wouldn't want that. So I want to make sure that, um, I want to make sure the stream sounds okay. And then obviously I still got the chat off. Like I said, I do that sometimes. Um, and obviously I did it this time as well, but, just to keep, things good. So, let's see here. Guys, I got to sign back in here. I had things, come on. Maybe I got to go here to get to it. Let's see here. Bear with me. Like I said, there was a problem with YouTube. It was an internal thing, so it wasn't, you know. Well, if it would let me sign in, let me try something. Something I don't know what is going on with my app, but it was acting kind of silly. So let's see. Are you going to let me sign in? That would be nice. All right, let's see. Maybe it'll let me this time. We'll try it again. Come on, it's sign in here, please. It's not letting me sign in, but for some reason on the app, anyways, we're good though. I'm sure that we're streaming, so um, I guess I'll go here though. Maybe give me 1 second to make sure. Well, it's telling me to sign in, but it's not letting me sign in. There's no spot. So what do I do in this case? Let's take a look here. Come on. need to sign in, please. Sign in, sign in. If I can't sign in this time, I'll say screw it and talk to you guys and we'll fix it later. All right. It's being silly. So I'll just go ahead and leave off where we was here, and then I'll fix my phone later. So as I was saying, all I'm asking, if anybody wants to catch up on kind of what I was talking about, go listen to the live stream just before this. There was some sort of major, like, not just me, but several YouTubers were having problems with an internal error, and it was messing everybody up. But go listen to that if you need to catch up, because this one isn't going to be that long. Basically, all I'm saying, guys, is look, I know that things happen. I get that. Things happen. People argue. People fight. I understand that. And I don't expect every lounger to always be best friends with the next lounger. I understand that. I understand there's going to be, here, go on, baby. Go on. Go on. I understand that there's going to be people that's going to have arguments and people are going to have disagreements. And, you know, I really do understand that. I do. And it's unfortunate because I hate to see anybody that's a part of the community here have problems with each other. And if it was up to me, I would find a way to fix it. I would say, let's find a way to fix it. Let's find a way to get beyond these problems and make it better. But it wouldn't be, I can't just go to people and say, you need to fix this. And I get that. Would I like to see people get along and things get fixed between people? Absolutely. Because when we are arguing amongst ourselves in our own community, it does make us look bad. And I'm not saying nothing bad about anybody in particular, but it just doesn't make us look good as a community, because people will say, well, they're all supposed to be together and there for each other. Why are they fighting each other? And I hate to see it. I do. If it was up to me, I would tell you this. I would say, figure out how you can make things work out. I don't care what anybody says. There's always an answer to make things better. There's always an answer there somewhere. There's always a way to come together. I think the question is will that person or that group or them people, will they be willing enough to come together to figure out the problem and get beyond it? That's the sucky thing about when people get frustrated and mad, is they say things, and sometimes we say things that we really don't mean. And we might say we mean it when we say it because we're so mad, but you catch yourself later on by yourself thinking about everything, and you're like, maybe it doesn't got to be, like that, or maybe I shouldn't have said things like that. But that's got to be up to you. I just know that I want to see everybody get along when we're together here in the lounge. That's all. We've been stuck for a while, and I think that's partially part of the reason. is because of the arguing and the misunderstandings and the drama. For the last almost 2 months now, we've been stuck at 8:45 to 8:50. And I'm not saying that that's definitely the reason, but I know I've had people come to me that's never been in the lounge and said they would like to come, but they don't want the drama. And like I said, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've done my wrongs too. But I'm up to admit it when I do my wrongs and when I mess up and I try to fix it. You know, I'm going to use another an example. Let's say that 20 of you as loungers, you were mad at this guy named Bill, right? 20 of you was just disgusted with him. I think out of respect, when Bill comes in, we should have the decency to get along or just not say nothing to that person. And it would do so much better for all of us. It would say something about who we are. It didn't just take me to build this channel, it took all of us. It didn't just take me to get us where we are. It took all of you. And it's not going to take just me to try to fix the problems. It's going to take all of us. And I think the first step is everybody being able to come back and enjoy whatever might be going on in that stream or whatever topic without any arguments, without any feeling out of place. And I've lost some, not lost, but there's some that won't come in during a live stream anymore because of the fighting. And I just don't think that's fair to anybody, to them, to me, to you, to the lounge. But I think we're old enough and responsible enough to be an adult. And I know the lounge means everything to me. And I think that if it means that much to you, that we can all respect that and try to do what we can to make it better. Not come up with reasons why we can't do this or do that, or why that person can't do this or do that, or why this person said this or said that. Let's put all that to the side and come up with answers about how we can work on it to make it better, a better place. Because there are people that depend on us. There are people that come here to be able to just take a load off, to wind down, to be able to laugh, or to be able to talk to others and help them get things off their chest. So please, let's try to make it a better place again. I love what I do. I put my heart into it. I really do. I put my heart and soul into it. And I don't want to lose one person. But I feel like if I didn't talk about this tonight, that's going to be the result of it. We're not always going to get along, but I think that if the lounge means that much to you and to me and whoever, then we got to do things to make it a good place to be. And again, this wasn't directed to nobody specific, but those that are going through things. I mean, you can, take that into consideration and say, well, yeah, okay, I'm a part of that because I need to do this, I need to do that to make it better. Because right now, when all this stuff goes on, it just makes it harder on me because I got to sit there and wonder, well, what's going to happen tonight? Or who are we going to have in here tonight? So hopefully we can get through this and things can get better because we've been around for a long time. The lounge has been here for a long time. And I just hate seeing people throwing daggers at each other. It's time to come together, not split apart. Y'all have a good night.